Hey gang, welcome to my kitchen. As little as it is, there's lots going on. Jeep, as in Jeep. And I'm at jeep.blogspot.com. And today we're going to be making some great food. This is our first video. And Skis and I, my cameraman, are going to eat the bounty of what I'm making. We've got hummus, baba ganoush, muhammada, which is a roasted red pepper and walnut dip. I'm going to have orange roasted olives and a flatbread. And we need to get the flatbread in the oven because the dough is taking off on us. So starting with the flatbread, we're going to do a whole grain flatbread. You can make the dough. There's 1,000 pizza dough recipes out there. But I cheated. I went to the store and I bought the dough. I know, I'm a horrible person. Get over it. Okay, so I'm going to break a couple of pieces off. Cutting it into fours here. Working it a little bit. It's a little sticky, but that's okay. We know how to wash our hands. And in the oven, I've got a 450-degree oven going on. I've got my cast iron pan heating up. So we'll get some nice crusty bits on the edges of the bread. You can do this as thick or as thin as you want. I kind of like some puffiness in some areas around the edge. So come take a look. Alright, let's start. There are Castle Vetranos, which are these bright green ones. It tastes a lot like artichokes and butter. I've got calamatas over here and Greek herbed olives. And what I'm going to do is take an orange, peel some peel off the orange, just like that. I think one more. You can do zest as well, but I like the way the peel mixes in with the olives. And then I'm cutting it into strips, tossing it in with the olives. And don't you just love that little cast iron pan? It's so cute and Pinterest ready. Alright. And then the last of it, mix it in there a little bit, and it's going into that 450-degree oven with the flatbread. Here we go. Okay.
We are going.
Who's ready for some hummus? So you can use canned chickpeas. They work perfectly well. I decided I was going to soak some dried chickpeas overnight and threw them in the crock pot for about 4 hours on high with some garlic and cumin. And the texture is going to be just a little bit smoother, nothing too crazy. You can still use canned. I just decided to do the slow cooker. So we have this. We're going to use our blender. Throw in some chickpeas. All of these recipes will be on the blog, so if I'm not giving you exact amounts, that's okay. It'll all be well. Maybe a few more. Then I've got some lemon juice. Make sure the seeds stay out, not in the hummus. I'm going to squeeze that in there. We can add more later to taste if we need it. And that's the cool thing about hummus is don't be super exact. That's the way it is with any of my recipes. Do it to your taste. If you like more garlic, put in more garlic. If you like less garlic, put in less garlic. I don't know. So that was garlic, olive oil, some cumin, and then we're going to get some tahini. There are several brands out in the world. You can find it in almost any grocery store now in the peanut butter aisle, crazily enough. I wouldn't use it as peanut butter, but some, that's where it is. Finish this one up and add some more from this jar. The tahini helps the garbanzo beans smooth out, texture-wise and flavor-wise. I'm going to throw a little salt and pepper in there, but I am also going to season it more afterwards, because I'm sure it will need it. And it will need more olive oil as we go along, again, to smooth it out. Salt. Pepper, olive oil, and off we go to blend. It's baba ganoush time. Time to make some baba. And you'll notice that I've really cooked the hell out of these, but I wanted to. I want it to be nice and smoky, our eggplant. What I did was I had the broiler on, my cast iron pan in the oven. I cut my eggplant in half, tossed it in there till it got nice and dark. So we're going to scoop out our innards right into this bowl. I don't mind having some of that nice crispy dark stuff in there. That's going to give it some nice smokiness. I want to get all of that. Don't want to waste any. I'm actually not a huge fan of eggplant, but I love baba ganoush. Crazy! I know, right? Okay, and then this one too. Nice and smoky and soft. Chopped up some onion, some parsley, and tomatoes. The parsley and tomatoes are going to go in a little bit, not just yet, because I want them to be a little more large in their appearance, show up a little bit more. But the onion I want to get mixed in with the eggplant. A little more of our fabulous tahini. Garlic. You'll notice some of the same combinations as what we had in our hummus. Lemon juice, just a touch here. We don't need as much as we had in our hummus. Seed. Another one. Little bastards. There we go. Salt and pepper. Which we can always adjust later. I'm going to use my hand mixer for this because I like it.
We're live.
So there it is. Pureed, pureed, pureed. I'm going to add in my parsley and my tomato. Stir until it's lovely and fabulous. Oh God, look at that. I gotta taste it to see how my seasonings are. Yes, I know, it's horrible that that job falls to me. And there you go. Baba ganoush.
And go.
So these are our olives out of the oven after they've roasted with the orange peel. I threw a little more olive oil on those. They're still a little warm and we'll eat those in a moment. But first we're going to make our muhammara. And that is a roasted red pepper dip. So I roasted a pepper and I peeled off the dark skin and I roasted till it was nice and dark, nice and black. And let it cool in a bowl with a lid on top. So the skin came right off. That's going to go in. Throw in some walnuts. Some more of our ever-present garlic. This is pomegranate syrup. It's a thick syrup that is a little sweet. And a little more of our fabulous olive oil. Oh, and salt and pepper. Alright, let's get it in the blender.
And go.
We're going to dump the muhammara puree into a bowl. Get as much of that loveliness out as we can. And then we're going to add some breadcrumbs. They help to thicken the dip, give texture to it. You can use panko or regular breadcrumbs, whatever you prefer. think just a touch more. You can see already they've thickened it up. There we go. Oh my gosh, that smells so good. Taste test. Well, that might be too good to share. Okay. And there it is, our Moroccan Middle Eastern eats for today. Thanks for joining me, and let's do this again. Let's explore, experiment, and enjoy.